Ladies and today is September the 2nd, and it's Labor Day. This is my special video on Labor Day. It is nighttime. It is because I am going to be doing this last night, so it's September 1st, and we're going to be uploading it this morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing AEW's All Out Results. It's going to be an interesting show. It was an interesting show. We saw a debut. We saw 2 title matches, and we saw some random matches for TNT when they make their debut in October 2nd. So, a lot of things are happening. Mostly it's about championships, or it's just random matches because Jon Moxley got replaced. So, let's talk about the pre-show, or the casino buy-in. That's what they're going to be calling it, but I call it for the pre-show. You know, pre-shows, there's some random matches happening. So this is what we have. We have Nyla Rose. She won the women's casino battle royal. I think you guys hear some yelling. There's something happening outside. But we have the women's casino battle royal, 20 women, and whoever wins this will be in the AEW's Women's World Championship match scheduled for AEW on TNT October 2nd. So, whoever wins this Battle Royal and this women's match that's going to be on the main card will be versing each other for the AEW's Women's World Championship. That's what they call it, but right here it says AEW's Women's World Championship. So, we have this Battle Royal, and there's some new names, and there was a return that happened. Jazz. Who remembers Jazz in, I think it was like 2002 or 2000, something like that? Former WWE Women's Champion. We saw Ivelisse, former Lucha Underground Trios Champions. We saw Tanella Dashwood, that's supposed to be on Impact Wrestling, but now she's on AEW. That doesn't make any sense. But, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. It was pretty good. It was like the men's, with the cards. And then we had the winner was Nyla Rose. I hope I'm saying this right. Nyla Rose. She last eliminating Britt Baker because some lady grabbed her arm and eliminated her. So Nyla will be one of the competitors for the AEW's Women's World Championship. Then we had the private party. Izzy Cassidy and Mark Quinn versus Angelo, whatever his name is, and Jack Evans. I never know how to say his name. This was a decent match. It was pretty good. I like Jack Evans and his partner. I'm not saying his partner. I'm going to make myself embarrassed. So, the private party won the match. They got the win, and Jack Evans and his partner really need to hurry up and get a win. There's a lot of guys should hurry up and get a win because they haven't got a win. So, this was a decent match. It was pretty good. I forgot how it won because it was a long show and the pre-show was the beginning. So, I forgot how they won. But the private party, I guess it was like their tag team move and they got the win. And ladies and gentlemen, they were about to shake hands. Not like Macho Man. I was doing Macho Man. The Mega Powers. No, they were shaking hands. They were hugging each other. And then Jack Evans and his partner was behind them and attacked them. And ladies and gentlemen, everybody booed them, and they ran away. They say they're the best, but they never got a win. We have SCU, SoCal Uncensored, Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky versus the Jurassic Express, Marco Stunt. He's a small little guy, but he's pretty good. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. This was a pretty decent match as well. I enjoyed this match. It was pretty good. But ladies and gentlemen, SCU got the win. How they did it is that they did a best moonsault power driver. I think it was on both Jungle Boy and Marco Stunt. On both of them, and they got the win. Ladies and gentlemen, even Luchasaurus was jumping around. He's doing flippy doos. Oh my God, it was crazy. But SCU gets the win. Good job for them. Then we have Pac, a.k.a. Neville. If you know him from WWE, Neville, whatever it's called. Yeah, he was the replacement of Jon Moxley to versus Kenny Omega. And ladies and gentlemen, this was a pretty decent match. It was pretty good. Kenny Omega was is always good in the ring. And Neville Pac is always good as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, but it says referee stompage, but you know what happened. The guy was knocked out, alright? Kenny Omega was knocked out by Pac with the Rings of Saturn, whatever that finisher that he calls, that he did in WWE. I think it was in WWE. I think he did that one. But he did it when he was standing, and he collapsed and he fell asleep. WWE says they fall asleep, not referee stoppage. Like, what? Okay, this is an interesting match. This was an interesting match. It was a hardcore match. It was creepy. It was scary. Because it was all three crazy guys. We had Jimmy Havoc versus Darby Allin versus Joey Janela. And ladies and gentlemen, we saw a lot of things. It was a cracker barrel clash match. It was an awesome match. How this match works is there's barrels. I guess they are sponsored by these Cracker Barrels, so they used it as a match. We've seen it before. We've seen it on All In and all the other stuff they've done it. We saw Cracker Barrels. Hangman Adam Page used a Cracker Barrel. So they had to use a Cracker Barrel. There was nothing in the barrels, but guys, they even tied up Mr. Jimmy Havoc in the chair. They taped him up. They didn't tie him. They taped him up, and they grab a handful of thumbtacks and put it in the guy's mouth and tape his mouth up with the thumbtacks in his mouth. And that happened there. And then later, Joan, he got out of it. He spit it out. He threw it at Joey. And this match was crazy, guys. They used all this stuff. They used thumbtacks. Even Jimmy Havoc was stapling himself, and he stapled Joey as well when he was in the chair, and then he did a monkey flip, and then Joey just stand up in the chair. He was sitting in the chair, and then whoop, boom. It was crazy. But the winner of that match, we saw Darby Allin try to do his finisher. It's like a senton, just like what Akira Tozawa does. And then he had a barrel behind him, so he had it on top of the turnbuckle with him, and he jumped. I guess Joey was on the steel steps. He jumped and he smashed the barrel on, and his whole body got dead. And then we saw another barrel. We saw the Rainmaker, some weird clothesline that Jimmy Havoc does. Onto Joey, onto the barrel. 1, 2, 3. Jimmy Havoc gets the win. Man, that was a lot of work. We had Dark Order, Evil, Uno, and Stu Grayson defeated Best Friends, Chuck Taylor and Trenton Beretta. It was a pretty decent match. It was pretty decent. I was doing my own commentary. I called Stu Grayson Bald Man. I called Evil Uno Fat Man. Because I don't like these guys. It wasn't really a really big match, but whoever won this match will be in the tournament of the buy-in in the AEW World Tag Team Championship tournament. But the winner of that match was the Dark Order. They got the win. And the Creepers try to be like Druids and try to take Trent Beretta away until the lights went out, and then pops out Orange Cassidy, some guy that looks like he's lazy. We've seen him in the buy-in, Double or Nothing, but the guy he had his hands in his pocket, and then he just jumped out of the ring with his hands in the pocket and talked about everybody. The guy looked like he was lazy. He couldn't even climb the ropes. He couldn't do the dang thumbs up. He was like, he couldn't even hug his friends, the best friends. What's wrong with you, man? Okay, I don't know if I'm going to say these names right. We have Ryu versus Hawkgirl Ishida. I am suck at this. We whoever wins this match will be versing Nyla Rose for the AEW Women's World Championship at AEW's TNT when they go live on October 2nd. TV deal. It was pretty decent match. It was pretty good. Rio was like 90 pounds, and this other girl, I don't know how much she weighs, but she got the win. She got the win by doing a roll-up on her. And 1, 2, 3, she's going to be versing a big woman, and she's 90 pounds. Good luck with that. Then we have Cody with MJF. and DDP and Brandy Rhodes, but he allowed one person in his corner, and he let MJF in there. He had a pretty good entrance. I liked it. And he was versus Shawn Spears with, I think this is Tessa Blanchard's father, Tully Blanchard. Tilly Blanchard? I don't know. But it was a pretty decent match. It was pretty good. We saw the managers. MJF came out trying to fight Blanchard. And then the AA, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson came out when the referee was turned. And then he did a spine buster on Shawn Spears. And Cody Rhodes got the win with the Crossroads. Good job, Cody. You don't mess with the boss. Then we have a ladder match for the AAA World Tag Team Championship match. We have the Lucha Bros, Pentagon and Ray Phoenix versus the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson. This was a crazy match. We saw a lot of tables. JR, no, it's not double-digit tables getting broken. I counted 3. So, yeah, JR been saying a lot of weird things. Not things about wrestling. He said something about a burning house. Where's the burning house? Okay, then. This was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. It was crazy. And Pentagon got unmasked again. He got unmasked. He almost lost his mask until the referees gave it to him. And they did that super kick and a power driver. He stomped on him onto the ladder. And ladies and gentlemen, Phoenix and Pentagon grabbed the titles. And they are the AAA World Tag Team Champions still. Until the 2 masked men came out, attacked both Lucha Bros. And they only attacked Nick Jackson. And ladies and gentlemen, they unmasked themselves. It's Santana and Ortiz, formerly known as LAX. They are on AEW. They're supposed to be on next week's Impact Wrestling. Remember, that's taped. This was live. So, yes, it is going. I guess they're all elite now. This is where I don't understand why they done this. And maybe you guys will understand why am I a little upset about this. It's like giving Goldberg or Brock Lesnar the Universal title, and they gave this title to this guy when he was versing a young, talented man, and they give it to this guy. We got Chris Jericho versus Hangman Adam Page to become the first ever AEW World Champion. Let's talk about the first thing ever. The first thing ever. We've never seen a woman was a referee of a main event. Congrats to the referee that was main eventing or refereeing the main event. Congrats. That's a big deal. It is a big deal. For anyone to do main event, it's a big deal. For a pay-per-view. But, ladies and gentlemen, it was a brutal match. It was brutal. I enjoyed it. Chris Jericho was bleeding. It was a pretty decent match, but Chris Jericho won the match with some elbow. Juice and effect or something like that. I forgot. The guy was yelling it, and I didn't hear him. So, he got that move on him, and he got the 1, 2, 3. The question is, why Chris Jericho? Why couldn't it be Hangman Adam Page? Thank God I didn't bet on that, because I would say Adam Page will win this because he's a young guy and trying to make a legacy for himself on AEW. Why Chris Jericho? That guy could win the title anytime he wants. Why now? My theory, my predictions, I'm going to tell you what I think, is that he's going to lose that title to Kenny Omega or Jon Moxley. Because remember, Jon Moxley, when he made his debut on Double or Nothing, he attacked Chris Jericho. But Kenny Omega, I think they're 1-1 of the matches they won. One in New Japan, Chris Jericho, I think Kenny Omega won that. And on Double or Nothing, Chris Jericho won. I think we should have a third match. I don't know I don't know how many times these guys verse each other. But I think one of those two guys will take the title from them. I'm hoping that's one of those predictions. I will be watching AEW TNT. If you guys want the results of AEW, like I do weekly, every single time with Monday Night Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT, and Impact Wrestling, I would do it.